Hello and welcome back to See You Next Tuesday. Unfortunately, Emily's not here tonight.
You mean fortunately, Carla's here in place of Emily. I'm back, bitches.
We can't get rid of her now. She's like
back.
a hemorrhoid.
I'm like herpes. I never go away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that doesn't go away either, right?
Well, yeah. Do hemorrhoids go away?
Yeah, but oh yeah, you're right.
You can have them,
Herpes doesn't.
You can have them cut out, I think.
But you
I don't
can't
know.
cut herpes out.
No, you can't cut herpes out. Nope. Can't cut it out.
Snip.
Exactly. Always here.
Bloody.
All
whatever.
right. Okay. All right. Now you made it weird. So
Yeah, this gets weird a lot of the time.
I was coming here
Mhm.
to surprise birthday girl, Emily Santosis. I got her a cake. And so I got her a cake and I tell Kathy, I'm like, I'm coming with a cake. I'll surprise her towards the end of the podcast. And no sooner do I have the cake in my hand and I've handed over my credit card to pay for said cake. Walking out of the bakery and Kathy's like, Emily's not coming. Can you co-host? And I'm like, yeah, but I got this fucking cake.
Yeah,
What do I do with this dumb cake?
I know. She's like, but the cake.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this cake now? I can't even eat the stupid cake. There's gluten in the cake. Can't have cake. Got to give it to Emily.
Oh, I eat gluten now. I can't do that.
No, I can't do it.
Oh, it's going in and out again. Here we go.
That's because
All
you're
right.
fucking with it. Stop touching
No,
shit.
it was, and then I fucked it.
Touch
Well,
it.
Hello, Mickey. To two beautiful women, he said.
Who said this?
Mickey Delaney.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
Aw,
So
that was
sweet.
nice.
Yeah.
So interestingly enough, now are we going on directly against Mikey and the Keegs? Hershey and the Keegs?
Why?
I just think that's funny.
Wait,
We're
they're on
competing.
right now?
Yeah, they're on. So we're just competing. Like,
That's your man.
yeah, we gotta.
He wasn't happy last week. I don't know.
Why wasn't he happy
I don't
last
know.
week? Oh, all right. Well,
No, I don't know. I'm going to stay out of
we're
that.
going against Hershey and the Keegs. So we better
Hershey
get
and the
more
Keegs.
views. We better get more views.
So, what did you do this weekend? Anything? Any comedy gigs or anything?
No, I took the weekend off.
Okay.
I took the weekend off. It was my daughter's birthday, so we went to dinner in the city, and then my friend sold out Radio City Music Hall, so I went to support him.
Oh.
Nate Bargatze.
I don't know.
Well, it was amazing.
Well, that's awesome.
It was packed. It was incredible.
To sell that out.
Yeah, 2 nights. It was incredible. It was like, oh, comedy goals.
Nice. Comedy goals.
He killed, did a great job. Mike Vecchione opened for him,
Okay.
and Dustin Chafin. Everyone did an incredible job. Amazing audience, beautiful show, like iconic venue. Like, who doesn't want to freaking perform?
Yeah.
Like,
At Radio
I was like, if the fact that you could even get in there, I'm already like, that's amazing enough. And then you sell it out. I'm like, wow, that's
Yeah.
incredible. But like, you know what? No less than he deserves. He's really very talented and really just a nice guy, a great guy all around.
Aw,
Really
good.
great guy. So couldn't have happened to a nicer comic.
Oh, that's good because I
So-
like when good comics deserve things
Yeah.
like that.
When
unlike
good
crappy
things
one.
when good things happen to good comics, it's,
yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, there is still hope.
There
I
is-
guess. There is still hope.
Yeah, there is good karma. I had a gig in Connecticut. in some
With
bumblefuck-
Gino
Visconti,
Visconti,
yeah.
Uncle Gino, one of my favorites.
God, yeah, he is raw. You either like him or you hate him.
I know.
He goes right for the
I know he
freaking
really
kill.
does. He really does.
He's so funny though.
He'll say anything.
Yeah,
He's incredible. I was on his show in Hot Water.
yeah. The
And,
podcast.
yep, it was so much fun. I love Gino.
Yeah.
That is another person I've known for like a million years, and just another incredibly nice
Yeah.
guy, good guy.
Yeah,
So-
when I saw him, I was like, I haven't performed with you. I haven't seen you in like maybe 8 years. He goes, we were on that Valentine's show last
Ah, yes,
Valentine's
that
Day.
was my show.
I was like, oops. Okay, I'm really losing it.
my couples comedy show.
Yeah.
Yes, and you and Emily were on
Uh-huh.
it. That was amazing.
that was
And-
fun. It was different.
And Gino and his girlfriend
Yeah.
Keanu. Yeah,
Because he
that
was saying
great.
his girlfriend was saying hi. I'm like, I don't know who that is.
You're the
We were on the
worst.
show
You're the
together.
worst. I haven't seen you in
I
8
know.
years. And he was like, I saw you last week. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, you're right. Because when I was telling Teresa, because Teresa Farrell came with me, she took the ride with me, ended up getting a spot, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I haven't seen Gino in a really long time. I couldn't tell you the last time I performed with him. And then all of a sudden he says that. I was like, I lied, Teresa.
Whoopsie. It's been 6 months. It's been this year. It wasn't even that long ago. You need some memory power
I know, that-
supplements.
That's why they call me Dory. I have a memory problem.
I'm going to call you Memento. Did you ever see that movie?
Yes, he used to write something on his forehead.
No, you had the tattoos all over him of like to remember things. You don't remember that, guys?
I
If you
thought it
haven't
was on
seen
his
that movie,
forehead, and I saw him in the
No.
mirror going like that. Or did he write it on the
You
mirror?
might have written it on the mirror, but if you haven't seen that movie, it's an old movie. It's probably a good 20 years old, but it's incredible. So if you haven't seen it, get out there, find it, watch it, and then report back next Tuesday. And then
And be like, I saw it.
I probably won't be here, but who knows? Maybe I will be. I don't know.
She's
Who knows?
She's gonna keep popping up.
I just keep popping up, and then eventually, I take out one of the hosts, and it's me.
and I take out one. She's
Who
got
knows?
an ulterior motive.
Is Emily really sick, or is she in the trunk of my car? Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Oh yeah, she hasn't responded.
She hasn't responded to any texts. That's funny because my trunk kept pinging and pinging. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
And I'm like, Emily, answer your text back there. Wake up.
She wasn't getting a cake. She lied. It was
I
a
did have
farewell
the-
cake.
It was a cake, and then I drugged her, and then it's in my trunk. What? My cake, the cake, and the host.
And the host. So if she doesn't show up next week, we know where to.
And then I show up, and I'm like, I gave her another
like-
cake, guys.
you're
It was a
like-
cupcake this week.
You're like, I don't understand. Maybe she has like COVID.
She might have COVID. COVID's
Yeah.
coming back around.
God.
Exciting. How many times have you had COVID? 17?
Why does everyone always say that?
Because
Twice.
you've had COVID a
No,
lot.
I think
100% been more than
everybody
twice.
says that. Like, would you have it like 20 sometimes? You had it like every month.
You definitely
since
had it more than
2020.
twice. You
I
need to
probably
learn
have
to,
it right now.
You need to learn to wash your hands.
I wash them more than anybody.
Wash-
It's not about washing your hands.
Wash your hands.
It's about this thing. Sharing the microphone is how I got it the second time.
Don't wash your hands. Tell the truth.
If a comic has COVID, you're gonna get it.
I know, and you don't wash your hands, and then so you're gonna. Give
I
it
don't
to
wash my
everyone. Stop being you're nasty.
You nasty.
Oh my god!
Nope.
Speaking of washing hands, over the weekend I have a funny story.
She's like, speaking of, I washed
Speaking
mine
of,
over the weekend.
I wash my hands a lot, but
so do I.
on Sunday morning,
She didn't.
my sweet Juliana asked me to
Sweet.
make her pancakes, and I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's make the pancakes, and I'm like, let's see if I can teach her something, right? Let's see if I can teach her a thing or two. It'll be great. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna make the pancakes. So what's rule number one? If you're gonna cook, what's rule number one, right? So I'm going in the direction of wash your hands, right? If you're gonna cook, if you're gonna touch food, wash hands.
Oh well, yeah, but I automatically thought, get the pan.
Well, no, because first you want to wash your hands. See, this is why she gets COVID every
No,
10 minutes. She doesn't fucking wash her hands. She's don't eat at her house because she doesn't
Don't
wash her hands before she cooks.
But I yet have the joke about dick on everything because
I know, but
they don't wash
you
their
put
hands. I
COVID
do.
on everything because you don't wash your hands either. But
continue.
the direction she went in was a little different. She was like, I'm like, what's rule number one? And she was like, don't put your hands in your butt. So now I'm thinking her rule number one is way better than my rule number one because I think number one, don't put your hands in your butt.
Yeah.
And then number two, wash your hands. In case you did put your hands in your butt, then you definitely want to wash your hands. So yeah, she got the better rule number one, I think. Rule number one. So in
Oh,
case any
yeah,
of you
I like
guys are
that.
going to cook anything,
Just don't
rule
put-
number one,
no.
do not put your hands in your butt. That's how you start. That's
Or
how
your
every
front.
that's how every cookbook book should start. Page one, don't put your hands in your butt. Now. Let's make
Now
pasta.
let's make. But if you put your hand on your butt with your outside of the layer, it doesn't really count, right?
And that's why you get COVID so much because you're just running around with your hands in your butt, and then you don't wash your hands, and then you cook shit, and then you have nice toasty COVID
You
sprinkled on top of
no,
your
that
eggs.
kills the germs.
That's what you
If you're
think.
heating it up, unless I'm making a sandwich.
Unless it concentrates the COVID, it just makes it thicker and stronger and crispy.
Gross. I mean,
So you heard it here first. Kathy Arnold does not wash her hands.
she's making up lies. Don't believe
She just
her.
said she's trying to like make excuses for why she can touch her butt before she cooks. Like that's weird.
Well, if it itches, then I mean, no, I mean, then you wash it after. Come on, I always have an itchy butt. Well,
Well, you don't cook, right?
not really,
Oh,
so
thank
it
God.
doesn't matter.
Oh, thank
See,
God.
how did you know?
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna come to Carla one day and be like, "Guess, look at these brownies I made. Would you like one?
They're like, no, thank you. I don't want your butt brownies.
They're already chocolatey brown. You'll never know. Chocolatey brown. So, so I have a question. So last week, remember that emergency broadcasting that was Wednesday night on October 4th?
Yeah.
Not Wednesday night, Wednesday day, whatever. Did you turn your phone off?
No, why was I supposed to turn my phone off?
No, you didn't hear people like blasting up the social media going, turn your phone off. And my friends coming to me, turn your phone off. You're going to get radioactive frequencies going through your body and it's going to destroy us and we're going to turn into zombies and blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
and
you
that's a
have-
bad thing.
You have weird friends.
But they were really going to shut their fucking phones off. I think some of them did.
Maybe they're already zombies, and that was what was going to like destroy the zombies, and that's why they wanted to turn it off.
And maybe Emily is a zombie right now.
Oh my God, Emily's a zombie. Has anybody seen Emily since last week? I haven't seen
No.
her. That freaking thing, she turned into a zombie, and she's out there eating brains.
Because, yeah,
Yeah,
no, 'cause
she's
she
out there
turned
chewing
her
on
phone
someone's
off.
brain.
anyone that kept their phone on, because I was like, that's bullshit.
How do you know she turned it off? She might have
Because
left
then
it
she's
on.
a zombie.
No, but what if she
It's-
already? What if that thing was not to turn people into zombies, but if you're already a zombie, it would like short circuit you, and then you would die.
Okay, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you got to flip it around. You got
yeah.
to flip it around.
You get
That's what I like to do with people who have like conspiracy theories. Like I like to take it a step
those were
further.
those were the people that
But that's
were
what I'm
doing
saying.
it.
So you take it a step further. You're like, no, if you're turning it off, that means you're a zombie. That means you already are a zombie, and you don't want
then
them
they're
to
like,
like electric shock your brain.
Ultrasound your
Yeah.
brain. It was crazy, but you saw it. Them
No, I mean,
writing that though.
No, I like so weird people talking about that.
Yeah,
and I don't pay attention to those
conspiracy
psychopaths.
theorists, like, and some of them I happen to be friends with, and then they're like texting me and my sister, and my sister's like, I don't believe that stuff.
Yeah,
Simple as
exactly.
that.
It's crazy. Like when people are
like-
like, "Oh, you believe the moon landing was real?" and I'm like, "Oh, you believe in the moon? Duh. What are you retarded?"
She knows how to shut them up real quick.
Oh, you believe in the moon? Oh, you believe everything you read? Like there's a moon, dummy.
No, but they would like, don't even be near somebody that has their phone on or a TV on. I was like, what are you going to just go in the closet for the whole fucking day? They really believe this shit. Like, what is wrong with
Have you heard from any of them? Maybe their brains got like short circuited
No,
now, and
they're like-
exactly. Now they're home twitching, trying to eat brains.
brains?
Yup.
Oh, God. Brains. I would like to eat a brain.
You would
No, I would eat a heart first.
like a cooked one or a raw one? Are you saying like if you were a zombie, you would not eat? If I were a zombie, I wouldn't eat your brain.
Because you'd still be hungry, right?
No,
'Cause it
so I'm
wouldn't fill
saying
you
'cause I
up?
like you, and I'm saying I wouldn't kill you by eating your brain. If I were a zombie, I wouldn't eat your brain. I'm just saying I would give you a pass.
No, but you can't think like that. You just happen to.
No,
you just have
no.
to,
If I were a
you
zombie,
go
I
for
would
it.
be like, oh no, that's Kathy. I'm not gonna eat her brain. I'll go eat someone else's brain.
But you could. I don't know that person. I'm gonna eat your fucking
Exactly.
brain.
I would only eat the brain of a stranger because it's rude. How are you gonna eat your friend's brains? That's rude.
See, I
That's
thought
so
you-
shitty. That's so shitty.
I thought you weren't going to do it because there's that much of it, so
That
you'd
too.
be hungry.
That too.
That's like an
That
appetizer.
too.
Right?
That too.
That too, but I didn't want to like tell you. At least you're saying it.
If I were a zombie, I would still be on a diet. I would still be dieting. So I only want to eat small snacky brains because they have less calories. I only want to eat dumb people brains.
Yeah, dumb people brains. Because if you don't want to gain
Yeah,
the weight,
exactly.
but does
Because
it matter at that point if you're a zombie anyway?
I don't know.
You're
You
just-
want to be a fat zombie, and then you
'cause
can't
have to
chase people.
You can't, and then you're slow anyway. And you're
Yeah,
gonna
and
be
then you're even
dragging yourself.
slower. And then you
Oh.
can't catch anyone to eat their brain. That's terrible. You got to be a slim, trim,
Yeah.
like ready to go zombie. You got to be fast.
Not a
You
fat
can't- yeah, you
sloth
can't be-
zombie.
Yeah, you can't just be dragging ass when
sloth.
you're a zombie.
Tricking ass when you're a zombie. You got to move.
You gotta-
even
you
though they
gotta
still
hold
move
buns.
slow. Sloth zombies.
You gotta like bob and weave and be like, oh, I got your brain. You gotta go be quick.
You gotta be quick with it. No, I thought of that because at work I was
Eating a brain.
the
Oh.
raw steak and it was bloody and I had my gloves on. I was like, I kind of like this.
And she did not wash her hands.
No.
She didn't wash her hands.
Are you kidding? The blood was about to drip down my arm. I was like, I was getting grossed out, but then it was like kind of like interesting, and I was
Bro,
like,
aren't you a vegetarian?
not anymore.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are you a vegetarian eating steak? Yeah, you suck at everything.
No. The worst lesbian ever. The worst vegetarian ever.
You're the worst vegetarian I ever met. You're like, I was eating the steak. It was bloody, but I'm a vegetarian.
And it was raw.
I'm a steakitarian.
No, I was putting it together, and it felt like a human heart. And I said that to my
How
manager.
the hell do you know what a human heart feels like, you fucking serial killer? What the hell?
That's what she said. She goes, "How do you know what a heart feels like?" I was like, I would just assume that that's what it felt like. A doctor would know. Maybe I'm a surgeon. You don't know.
Like in a past life, you were a surgeon?
I was a heart surgeon.
and you just took it out. You were like, "Arrgh," and that's why you got fired.
I was like, yes. And they're like, put the heart back. Put the heart back.
You're crushing it, you dummy. What are you doing? Handle it a little more gingerly.
They're like, you have 3 seconds to put that back in, or
And you were like,
beep,
look,
beep,
it's so
beep.
squishy.
Flatlined, poor guy. You just wasted someone's
Ah,
organ.
Look, it's so squishy. Squish, squish, squish. I love this. And they're like, who hired her?
Oh God, we're sick. Well, mostly me.
I feel like Emily should be texting us. Like she should be typing in.
How? She doesn't get service in your trunk.
Pum. All right. So what else? What do you guys normally talk about?
Anything. Whatever comes
Do you guys
flying
have
our way.
Do you guys have like set like things that you discuss every week?
Mm-mm.
No.
Just at the end, obviously, the cunt of the week. But
So
we just go off the cuff.
who's a cunt of the week this week? We could start.
We do
We'll
that.
do it in the middle. Do you have one? Did you have one prepared?
Well, I would just think that the cunt of the week would be those bastards killing Israel.
Bastards killing Israel. They killed
Israelis.
Israel.
No, the Israelis.
Well, the Israelis are killing them back. I don't get involved in that shit.
They're killing them back.
They're killing each
They're
other.
getting captivated. These poor babies are getting decapitated in front of their fucking mothers and fathers.
Yeah, well, you know what? They
It's
do it.
horrible.
They do it to each other. They do it to each other. I mean, they shouldn't have started because they're smaller and they shouldn't be picking on somebody bigger than them.
Pick on someone your own size.
I mean, look, but what are you going to do? These people have been killing each other for centuries. You got to just let them work it out.
Just fight it out.
Just
Just
look, what are we
decapitate
going to
head.
do? What are we going to do? Like, I would defend innocence on both sides, but they're both killing each other. So you got to let it go.
Yeah, but one starts it first.
I know, but then the other one comes back and, it's
Well,
not
you
like.
got to come back. If somebody's going to blow up your family's house, your whole entire family, you going to just sit there?
They've been doing it for hundreds of years. So they've got a lot. There's a lot of history there. And
What? For them or your...
for them, not
country?
for me. For
thought about your
I'm not
country.
Israeli.
No, I thought you would like saying because I said your family, so you were
Yeah,
like,
no. There's a lot of history there, so I can't pretend to understand either side really.
Mhm.
I know that there's, both sides have definitely lost respect for human life, and that is
Yeah, that is sad.
that
though.
is sad, and that's all I have to say about that.
You have a point. She's got a point, ladies and gentlemen.
And
I always
but,
learn things from her.
but aside from that, that's not it's not a subject that I'm learned in, so I can't.
Learned it in?
Learned
Okay,
it- I'm
now
not
she just
learned
took
in
it
that.
down. Now she's coming down to my level. Learned it did. You know, texted isn't a word. I texted when
No.
you write text. ED,
So what's the
It's
past
just
tense
text.
of text?
It's just text.
You didn't.
There's no past tense.
You had not. So you have to put something in front of it, like you had not sent me a text. You have to like.
No, if I said you didn't, Emily never texted me.
How about last
Texted.
week I text you? That sounds weird.
Yeah, no ED. There's
yes,
no such.
Last week
There's no such thing.
I had
Text.
sent you a text.
It's
what
just
what
one.
makes you think this isn't a word? Why does it smell like weed now?
Yeah, I smell that. Your daughter's right there, inhaling it.
Why? Like last
Is-
week the mic smelled like socks. Now they smell like weed. Is that what's happening? What goes on here before we get here? Like, what kind of a weird like sock and weed party happens?
Sock and weed. That it would be a kid. No, see, texted. It comes up. Text. I said, is texted a word? Past tense. Texted.
You texted.
Sent the text.
Texting.
I thought it was
texting. I am texting. I did text. I texted.
How come somebody told? Oh God, I feel really.
We already
stupid.
talked
Why-
about your friends are dumb conspiracy theorists. Now you're
Your
gonna take grammar advice from them.
Where did I hear this? And
They
why
thought
am I
they-
saying these things on live podcasts? I'm
They
making
thought
myself.
your friends thought that if they listened to an emergency broadcast last week, they would become zombies. And you want to ask them the past tense of a word? They're not ready for that. They're not ready for that life. They're not ready for grammar. They don't.
Oh God, they're
They're-
not ready for that. The
They're
zombies
literal
don't know
zombies. They're literal zombies. That's not what you. They know brains, and that's it. They know where to get the best brains. That's what you ask
They
them.
know where to
Like,
get the best brains.
where can I get some delicious brains?
That's
They're
what
like,
it's-
go over there. That's what you ask the zombies. You don't ask them what's the
That's-
past tense of text.
That's why they're looking for brains because they don't have any.
Yeah. No, they're just hungry. I
Oh.
think that's just like their favorite thing to eat.
Why would it be a hard?
Like when I'm in the morning when I wake up and I'm like, coffee.
Yeah.
I need coffee. And
They're
then I
like,
have it. Yeah. And then the
brains.
rest of the day I'm still going like coffee. I
Yeah,
need coffee.
yeah.
I'm like a coffee zombie, I guess. Whatever.
Coffee zombie. But they just eat brains or they eat everything.
Looking at that screen is very distracting. I don't like to look at myself that much. I feel like
know.
I'm like,
I know I do that too.
why am I so pale? What's my face so round?
You know
I
what
have a
my
big
face
round
looks
head.
like? You know the Snapchat filter that makes you look older?
Yeah.
I'm that.
No, I don't
filter.
think so. I don't think
I'm
so.
that filter.
No, I don't think so. You just need a little more moisturizer, that's all.
Why? I
just
moisturize a
just
lot.
moisturize a
She
little
thinks I
more.
don't wash my hands. She thinks I don't wash my fucking face.
I
or
didn't say
moisturize.
wash your
Oh.
face. I'm saying just put a little more moisture.
More?
Just be a
I
little
put
more
a lot.
hydrate. Just be hydrated. You just want to be moist. Just be
Oh
moist.
God, that word moist. I am moist.
Oh, are you one of those people who doesn't like the word moist?
Yes.
What about panties? Does that bother you too? Some people freak out about that.
I'm not a fan of that.
Really?
Panties?
Yeah. So what do you call your
Ew,
underwear?
that's weird. Can you get rid of these panties?
Why are you getting rid of your panties?
I don't know.
What
I don't
happened
know
to them?
why
What
you
happened
said
to
it that
them?
word. What happened to them? Why are you getting rid of
Get rid
them?
of my
Probably shitting them. I moisted in them. Moisted
They're
a
very,
word?
these panties are very moist. Can you get rid of them?
Could you get
That's it. You just lost everyone. We lost everyone with that whole one sentence.
You don't like the word moist, or it
I
doesn't
don't
bother
care.
you?
No, it doesn't bother me.
Does
like-
any word bother you?
Not really. No. I mean, what? Like, what if like you don't want a cake to be dry? You want it to be.
Liquidy.
You want to have a liquid cake. That's how you would describe a delicious cake.
That
Like-
would be ice cream cake.
That's what, if I just gave you a cake and I'm like, oh my God, I thought I overbaked it and it turned out dry, but it's not. It's very.
Succulent.
I wouldn't use that word, but
No,
sure. I mean, I guess you
wait,
could say, yeah, no,
succulent
you
is
could
more
say
like
that.
a vampire now. I want to
No.
suck your blood.
No, what the hell are you talking about?
Zombies,
Succulent is a word for moist. Yes, that's
It
like
is?
another word for moist. Yes.
See,
It's not
I
about
knew
that.
I had something back
Vampires.
there. We're like it. Like what is this? Like Halloween themed? We're like zombies, vampires.
Zombies, yeah. Or this is an early
Republicans.
Republicans. That word bothers me.
I knew I'd find a word that bothers you. Republicans.
Ooh.
Those are the ones that are telling me these things.
Republicans.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
That answers everything.
And there you go.
Yeah.
They are zombies. I told you. Same thing. That's another word for Republicans.
There we
is
go.
zombie.
We cleared it all up.
Looking
on
for.
one-
They're trying to eat your brain.
Yes.
Republicans try to eat your brain. You heard it here first.
Yes.
Nobody's
You
talking
heard it
about
here.
it.
This is not fake news.
Not fake. This is real news.
Mm-hmm.
Republicans, eat your brains. that's the real deal, guys. That's real talk with Carla Okerson.
She's like, I'll be back next week. And
I'm gonna put it right here. Real talk, a little thing across. Real talk with Carla Okerson.
Great. Next week I'll be sick.
Next week, yeah, exactly. I'll take one of you guys out each week.
She'll take one of us. Actually, Emily's 0 for 2, and I have not yet missed one yet.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Why? What happened? See, now next week someone's
I'm
gonna
gonna
eat your
be
brain.
like, COVID.
Oh no,
just kidding.
my older daughter has the flu and she sounds like shit.
And you were near her?
No,
'Cause my immune system is like-
no. I know you don't have an immune system. I already know.
doesn't
That's
even
why you
exist.
get COVID 500 times. That's why you're never not sick.
I thought it was because I didn't wash my hands. Ha!
It's
she
that
just
too.
admitted
Well,
it
that's
was
the
my
problem.
immune system.
What's the problem? You don't have an immune system, so you don't wash your hands. So then when you're covered in germs and dick, then all of a sudden you're inhaling all these dick particles. They make you sick.
Oh,
They get
God.
caught in your throat, and you're like,
Oh God! I hope I didn't jinx myself. Do
I feel like people who don't know that you have a joke about that,
Of what?
will like
Dick on
about
it?
dick on it, will think that I'm calling you like a whore. If I'm like,
Oh,
dick
yeah, with dick all
particles.
part-
yeah,
yeah,
like, but I'm
yeah,
not. She's a joke that's very funny about that. I'm not calling her
Yeah,
like I'm not saying
because I do wash my hands.
No, I'm saying she doesn't grab a lot of dicks.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't wash her hands, but she also doesn't grab many dicks. So I'd like to clarify that so nobody gets
Definitely.
mad later and they're like, "You're slut shaming Kathy." No, I'm not.
Slut-shaming
I'm not.
Kathy.
I'm
And they're
hand
picketing
wash-
outside.
Yeah, I'm hand wash shaming Kathy, which is a whole different
Yeah, no, but
thing.
now you're making people think I don't. But I'm like OCD with cleaning and washing my hands nonstop. So she's clearly making jokes. Everyone, she's a comedian. Ha 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 ha. There goes my intrusive thoughts now.
What that you think? What that
I learned what that meant.
intrusive thoughts?
My girlfriend
I learned
told me
that
about it last
recently.
night.
I learned
Shut
that
it.
recently. Also this year, like I knew what it was, but I didn't know there was a word for it.
Wait, was it because you have thoughts and then you have to just like stop yourself?
Yeah.
You have them a lot?
I do. Yeah.
Like, is it as severe as like I just see like a random person and they could be the sweetest thing. I just want to bash their head and then all of a sudden I have to snap out.
Oh wow, you're crazy for real.
No,
But
and
yes,
I had
no.
a knife in my hand today and I just thought of stabbing the coworker.
So where do they come from?
But then it comes
Did
with
you
what
go
goes
through?
on.
Did you like go like? I actually just
What's your
read.
thought?
I just read that it happens. But I don't know like what's the source of it. Like, does it just happen to everyone?
I don't know. No, but the people that I heard that act on it, they're the ones that end up in like, I guess like a psych ward or some shit.
Ooh.
But if we don't act on it, we're okay. So when I'm sitting there talking to somebody who I actually genuinely like, and they didn't give me no problem, and I'm just visualizing punching the shit out of them, and then I have to snap out of it and be like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, and then I don't.
So if I'm ever having a conversation with you and I see your eyes kind of just glaze over for a second, I'm like, oh shit, Kathy's thinking about bashing my head in with a hammer. Let me just take a step back just in case. Just in case.
She's getting her intrusive thoughts again.
Yeah. And if you're holding a knife, I'm going to be like, nope, you're not going to trick me into standing next to you.
Yeah,
Nope.
Wait, so then you said you have thoughts too, though.
I do. I have had that. But I
See?
feel like, yeah, but not like, I feel like not as often as you just described. You're like, you're just someone's walking by, you want to bash
Come on,
them
give
in
me
the
an
head.
example then.
I have to
If
think
it's not
about
that
it.
bad.
I have to think about it. Probably the next time, you know what? I'm not going to remember right now. So the next time I have one, I'll be like, oh, let me text Kathy. And then you're
This
just going
is
to get
my intrusive thought.
Yeah, you're just going to get a weird text that says like, hey, I was just thinking about punching somebody, like about hitting somebody in the head with a hammer. How are you doing? What are you doing today?
And like, I'll be in a car, and it happens a lot since I was a kid. At least a couple times a year, if I'm in the passenger seat or the back seat of a car, I always picture just opening the car door and just.
Yes, I've done
You
that.
do
yes,
that?
yes. He said, not I've done it,
And
but
then
I've had that thought.
and then I'm like, the car's in the highway, like, and it's like, Kathy's all over, and I'm like, I can't. My niece is in the car. My sister. Why am I thinking like this?
I know, it's weird, right? I
Right?
wonder. I would like. When we're done today, I'm going to research where do intrusive thoughts come from. I don't assume we
Yeah.
have any watchers or listeners that are like psychologists who could chime in, but who knows?
The police are gonna be showing up.
The police are gonna, they're gonna be like, so who are you guys trying to murder now? You two?
Because we were already talking about Emily in the trunk. Now I'm talking about stabbing people and then jumping out the car and every. Oh God.
There's gonna be like 4 squad cars
Yeah,
surrounding
SWAT.
my car outside, like a SWAT team. They go, don't worry, Emily, we'll get you. We'll save you. They're like breaking the glass.
They take me in and you're like, yes, I'm the co-host
Exactly.
next week.
And then-
Kathy's arrested.
I'm gonna be like, it was all Kathy's idea, so I'll be the co-host next week again.
My girlfriend said, yes, we all think insane, crazy with the knives, emojis, thoughts. We usually just don't talk about it.
Well, we're bringing it to light here today, like like Republican zombies. It's real talk.
Like
Real
Republicans.
talk with Carla.
Real talk with Carla.
Intrusive thoughts. We're talking about it. Republican zombies. We're talking about it. We're here.
Let's talk about it. Wait,
Real talk.
Why does that sound like something? Let's talk about it.
I don't know. Oh,
Somebody had.
maybe I'll
It's their
try.
shtick.
Maybe I'll try to do a podcast and it'll be
Let's
called
talk about
"Let's
it."
Talk About It."
It's
Let's
gonna
talk
bother me
about
now.
it. Let's talk about it with Carla.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have like a couch for like somebody to come in. You could lay down and I
Like
could be
you're
like,
all
Kathy, your intrusive thoughts. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Kathy, you don't wash your hands. Let's talk about it.
Let's wash about it.
But first, use some hand sanitizer.
Actually, I just used it at the gas station because I had to get gas. I can't touch things after the gas pump.
Because there's
See,
dick
now
on
you
it.
feel
'Cause there's
bad
dick
because
on it.
well, that I never thought of that. I think about dick on everything. Okay, that sounds weird. Yet they don't get
And
it.
that's an
because if they
intrusive
don't-
thought. Kathy's thinking about dick on everything. There's dicks everywhere.
Dick sticks. Like, you ever see like that meme GIF thing when they're getting hit with all the
Oh, the
fucking
hot dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what just
Dicks
came to
on
my
everything.
mind.
Dicks on everything. I didn't share your show. I should do that, right? But it
I
didn't
mean-
come up in my stuff. So where the hell is it?
I don't know.
Let's see. If I go into your page, what's happening to you right now? There's something happening to you?
No, I think I have like an ear infection or something.
Here we go.
I know. What am I,
Here we go.
6?
Here we go with the fucking bullshit.
I'm
You're
fucking
sick again.
I'm 6 years old.
Now,
No, it's been hurting a couple of times this month.
you're worried that my kid who lives in Brooklyn is going to give you the flu, but you already have an ear infection and you're probably like spreading to me because you touched everything. And
You can't
touched
get an You can't get
an
an
ear
inf-
infection.
You can't get an ear infection by being next to somebody.
I don't know that.
How do you get them anyway?
I don't know.
I think
'Cause
there's
you
a
don't
bug
wash
in
your
there.
hands.
No, I think
and then
there's
you
a
put
bug.
your hands in your ears, and then all the dick particles get in there.
We should have changed the name of the show to
Dick particles.
Dick Particles. It was me.
I got a little. What's wrong? Are you okay? I just got a little dick in my ear. It's all.
I just have a little. No problem. I'll be good.
You know,
I'll
I
be
just
fine.
you gotta shake it out
No,
a
but
little.
sometimes
if you hop on one foot, the dick falls out.
and then all of a sudden these hot dogs keep just drop out of my ear holes. What if it's a bug? Like a
I've seen those videos on TikTok of people like pulling the bug
Yeah.
out of the ear.
like a whole long
Yeah. First of
Oh,
all,
I did too. My friend had a beetle in his ear once.
I see these videos and
Oof.
I number one can't stop watching it, but the whole time I'm like I'm close. I have like one eye. I'm like, oh,
Like that's gonna do
yeah,
anything.
exactly. I'm like, oh,
It's like when you're a kid and your parents are like, "Don't look," and you're like, "I'm not."
yeah, exactly. I'm like, I can't watch. Oh Christ. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh, it's a bug.
I see nothing.
I'm like, oh, and then like I remember this woman was like, I think I feel it moving, and they're like, I'm sure there's nothing in there, and then he goes, oh.
Oh.
And then he's just like, so he's like, oh, and I'm like, no, I already know where this is going. I know where it's going.
Ooh.
It's usually like,
Now I'm gonna think I have something in there.
why do you feel something moving?
No.
Then why would you think it's a bug?
Oh, it would.
I would assume, right?
It would,
Like,
I would feel it. What if he
Yeah.
died in there?
Why?
It's just dead bug in there.
I don't think they go in there to die. I think they go in there to like hang out and lay eggs and like live their lives.
I don't think they go in there to die in there.
Yeah, they're like, this is a cool apartment.
This is nice and closed in.
This is a nice place to raise kids. I think I'm just going to lay some eggs.
Then there's
Start a
definitely
little
not a bug in
family.
there because the bug would come to my entrance and be like, "No, this bitch got COVID.
This bitch gets COVID too much. This is a bad neighborhood.
This is a bad. I heard things about that that ear hole.
And then it goes back to its bug friends. Like, yeah, I saw this nice apartment, but it was in a shitty neighborhood. You know, there's COVID everywhere. This chick clearly doesn't wash her hands. Just covered in dick particles and COVID. It was a mess. But it was a nice apartment, but, you know, I just can't. It's not a nice place to raise kids. I would say if I was single, maybe, you know, but I got all these eggs.
But I got all these eggs.
I got all these
Oh
eggs.
my
It's
God.
not a good school district.
I mean, the rent is cheap.
The rent is cheap, but it's not a good school district. I'll just end up spending it on private school for my eggs.
Maddie, ew, stop. No bugs in the ears. Oh, God. I know. I don't think it's a bug. I think it's just one of my illnesses.
You have a lot of ailments.
Yeah.
We should just like dip you in Lysol.
A Lysol bath?
A Lysol bath. Have you ever considered a Lysol bath?
Why are you looking at my arms?
Oh no, I just
This-
just your tattoos just caught my attention. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Just like when you moved your arm, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's one there. Oh, and there. Okay.
All her jail tattoos. No, I'm just kidding. When I was on that watching comics, when you know how like they rip on you too. He's like, sweet jail tats. I was like, motherfucker. Kevin Goatee.
Oh, hilarious. I love him.
He's the one who said it. I was like, motherfucker, you put this on Amazon Prime. It's all right.
Where are you this weekend?
Nowhere. My girlfriend's coming into town.
Ooh.
It's Friday the 13th.
Ooh, it is Friday the 13th. Exciting. Are you like superstitious about it?
No, I just love it. Just feels good.
Friday the 13th feels good?
Yeah.
That's weird.
They're like, okay, here goes.
Here we go.
We got Jeffrey Dahmer in the
Some weird
making right
shit.
here. I'm like, hearts and zombies and
Make it feel like a human
intrusive thoughts. Friday the 13th.
heart. Like, I love it. I love Friday the 13th.
You don't like it? You think
I
it's
don't
like
dislike it.
bad luck?
I just feel like I'm more aware of things going wrong on a Friday the 13th. Like same thing like during the full moon. Like if I have a great day, I feel like I won't notice that it's a full moon or Friday the 13th. But as soon as something goes wrong, I'll be like,
It must be a full
it's
moon.
Friday the 13th. Oh, it must be
yeah.
the full moon.
Oh, yeah. Mercury's in retrograde. I knew I was off today.
Exactly. I knew something
Oh my
was
God.
wrong. I knew something was wrong.
It has nothing to do with just my life in general.
Oh,
being
there's definitely
off.
a planet in Gatorade. Mercury's in Gatorade.
Mercury's in Gatorade and Pluto's. I was gonna have some for it, but it went nowhere. Yeah, about that. Yeah, so actually, Crimson Culture Tattoo is my friend's tattoo shop. She owns it, and she's doing like a deal this Friday. Outline tattoos for $30. It's like a whole thing. I posted on Facebook if anybody's interested in going down. She's got a tattoo shop in Massapequa. So it's just walk-ins. Just walk right in. Get a nice...
Does it have to have a 13 involved?
Nope.
If I owned a tattoo shop, I'd be like, you get a free tattoo on Friday the 13th, but
Yeah,
it
they
has to
do that.
involve a 13.
A lot of places do that.
Yeah.
You just get
Really?
13s. You know how many people probably just
Why
have
would
13?
people do-
Like
that's-
how I have like a 6. I'm like, that's my numerology number. And this person's like, I have a
Except
13. What's
except
that mean?
It's a 9.
It's a free tattoo.
It's a 9.
It's 6
It's
and a 9.
literally a 9. When you're looking at it, it's a 9.
No, you're looking at it
When
this
I'm looking
way.
at it, it's a 6. When you look at it and you're the one who got it, it's a 9. So shouldn't it be flipped?
I thought it was for...
It's for you. It's your tattoo.
That's a good
I
one.
feel like I just blew your mind.
You just
You're
fucked me up.
whoa.
Thank God it's not like a 7 or anything because It's a 6 and a 9.
Ooh.
It's my numerology. 69.
69, baby.
With the bugs in her ears and eating zombie heads.
Eating a zombie. Eating zombie lips.
Lips.
Zombie lips. I don't know. I went from lips to brain. I don't know.
You're
Brain to
gonna
lips.
have fucked up dreams tonight.
Of zombie, of hearts. Like,
something.
yeah, I'm going to have
It's gonna be
intrusive
me
dreams. I'm going to
as
have
like Jeffrey
intrusive,
Dahmer.
yeah. I'm going to have intrusive dreams.
I wanted to be him last year for Halloween. That's how much I
What
love
were you
him.
going to do? Just wear like a blonde wig? And like weird glasses?
And look like
and
Travis
have,
Grant.
And have a
'Cause
heart
he's-
running around with a heart?
with the. Oh God.
I was trying to convince Juliana to be Wednesday and I could be
Oh.
Morticia Adams, but she said no. It was
Why?
a hard no.
That would be the best.
Wouldn't that be so cute? That would be so cute if
My
I was. I would
niece
be
should be
Morticia
the-
Adams.
Oh my God,
And then
that
she could
is
be Wednesday where you just
great.
walk around. She was like, hard no. I can never get anybody to do like a team. I want to do like a group costume. And whenever
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we should be like
Yeah.
the Justice League, everyone's like, shut up. And I'm like, oh, let's be Scooby Doo and the gang. And they're like,
Yeah,
shut the fuck up.
yeah.
You're so dumb.
You're like, no one's gonna do it with me. Nobody wants to play this game.
Everyone's like, shut up, you dork. I'm like, let me just be a Halloween dork.
No, I always wanted to do that too, but I always ended up just doing solo things because I was really good at it.
So what are you gonna be?
This year, I don't even know if it's gonna happen, but I was gonna, because my girlfriend says I look like him already
You're gonna be a cricket.
from
Like,
Pinocchio.
How are you gonna be? Are you gonna paint yourself green and have
Well-
some extra legs coming off the back of you?
No, just the uniform and the big glasses and the hat, and I already look like him.
You'd literally like how?
I was trying to get Emily to be the fairy.
How are you
That
gonna
goes-
be a? How are you gonna be a cricket without? You need the extra legs and you need to be green.
He doesn't have extra legs on Pinocchio.
The fuck he doesn't. Yes, he does. Pull a picture up right now.
Oh, that's what that little cape thing is. He has
Oh
little
my
legs.
Fucking God, you could see his other legs because crickets have the big legs so they can jump.
Yeah, but not in the cartoon.
Yes, he does have it. Yes, he does. I'm gonna look it up right now. He 100%. Have you even seen what Jiminy Cricket looks like?
Pinocchio was my favorite movie growing
Okay,
up, and
well-
I watched it over and over and
Okay,
over and over again.
when I pull this up and you see that he has extra legs,
Go ahead, put images.
to buy him. How to buy Jiminy Cricket? You need the extra legs. Hold on, my phone's acting funny. It's probably because I listened to that thing last week.
Because I listened to that thing last week. It's starting to happen.
Here we go, turn into a zombie.
Radioactive.
What does it mean to call someone Jiminy Cricket?
What does it mean?
Euphemistic alteration of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
What?
Images,
I'm
Carla.
sorry,
Images.
I got distracted.
I think you have ADHD.
Holy shit,
too.
you're right. I do have ADHD. I have really bad ADHD.
Where's
You're
his
right.
weight?
He doesn't have extra legs. What
See?
the hell kind of a fucking cricket is this? And oh my God, you do look like Jiminy Cricket. Wow.
When I
look
wear
like
my
Thomas-
glasses on sometimes too.
I look like Thomas Tank Engine.
Oh my God, you do.
Yeah, I do. Hold on, wait. I'll show you.
Oh,
it's so terrible. Once you see it, you
my
can never
God.
unsee it.
Yeah, you. Oh God, I can't wait. Like, oh my God, you do look like Jiminy
Yeah.
Cricket.
Okay, are you ready? Images.
Oh God,
Let's go to images.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, ready?
Holy crap! I wish that Bobby was able to pull up the. Oh my God, that would have been great, but we didn't get
And
it.
there
to
was
him.
like usually like he's
Wow.
doing this, or, like
We are both cartoons.
we're cartoons. I always knew it was a cartoon.
So then
I'm
be
just-
that for Halloween. You can win contests. That's what I used to do. That's Edward
so we're gonna
Scissorhands.
do like wear a big train on my back. That's gonna be complicated and heavy.
A train on my back. What do they call that when they're like, let's ride a train on her? Like,
Oh yeah,
run
like a
tra-
bunch of people.
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
have sex
yeah.
with many people. Is that what you want me to do for Halloween, Kathy? You're nasty. You're nasty. You are nasty.
Uh-oh.
For Halloween, you want me to be a
You're the one who said have a train on me.
I'm just saying, how am I going to be Thomas the Tank Engine?
The face
Just like you have to have the train part. If not, you're just a weird
they're
fake.
coming off. Like, pull up the side.
You think I
by
can build a
side.
freaking train? Who said that?
My girlfriend.
Oh.
But we didn't give Bobby a picture. Normally he has
Oh.
it ahead of time. But everyone could look up Thomas the Tank
Look
Engine. I mean, you know what he looks like already, but just when you really just look at it again,
Yeah, once
you'll get
you
the
see
visual.
it, you won't be able to unsee
You'll
it.
never unsee that.
You're always just going to be like, oh my God.
Like, I think you look more like him than I do, the cricket. Wow. That is freaky.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Does Juliana think you look like that?
She was never into it. I've never.
No, but does she think you look like him?
No, I don't. I never asked her.
Because then she'll never
asked
unsee it,
her.
and she'll be calling you
she'll
mama.
Be calling mommy the tank engine, and people will think she's
tank
calling me fat.
Yes.
And then they'll be like, "Your girl, your
Mommy-
daughter's so rude."
You'll be in the middle of the store. Mommy, the tank engine.
Mommy the tank engine. They'll
They're
be
like,
like,
wow,
"Shut
this
up,
is-
little girl. Your mom's not that fat."
What? That's so fucking funny. I can't. But oh god, if you think about it though, you could. There's people that look like cartoons and things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really like look at somebody, like you ever sitting in like Penn Station, you do like the look-alike game. You look at somebody like this person looks like
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like everyone's got some kind of
Doppelganger.
ganger cartoon / something.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna show you one more, and I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not gonna show anything. But who does this look like?
I'm afraid to say.
Don't say it, but you know. You already know.
Yeah.
How funny is that?
That's great. Now you don't know.
Well, it would be rude. It would be rude.
Oh, because if you
It'd be
showed
rude.
everybody.
Yeah, if I showed everybody, then people would be like, "Oh my god, it's so shitty." But Kathy got it immediately, so that's how I know it's accurate.
Okay.
Accurate.
That's
No,
so
you guys,
funny.
if you wanted to be in on the secret, you would have come and watched it live. But you didn't, so it's not like you don't know where we are. And there was supposed to be cake, so you could have had cake.
What are you going to do with that cake?
I'm gonna drop it off at Emily's house
When?
now.
Oh, it's in your car?
It's my car. Where do you think it's gonna be? What do you?
So now you're going to go get sick.
I'm not gonna get sick. I'm just gonna like
Oh, she has a
literally
headache.
I don't know what
Oh,
she
she
has,
has a
but I'm not
headache.
gonna. What do you think? I'm gonna go lick her doorknobs? I'm just gonna freaking go drop off. I'm gonna be like, here, here's a cake. Happy birthday. Love you. Bye.
And then she's not going to wash her hands.
And she's not gonna wash her hands.
She doesn't have anything. She has a migraine.
I have no idea what she
Wait,
has.
but
I don't
COVID
know.
does give headaches out.
Oh,
COVID does
she
give
has
out headaches.
COVID.
It gives
You
out
probably-
headaches.
You gave her.
You get one.
Yeah,
you
you get a headache. You get a headache. You get a headache.
You lose your
Did you
taste.
give her? Did you give her COVID?
No.
You
But
gave her COVID, didn't you?
no, I didn't. I
Was
did
it-
think I had it like 2 weeks ago.
Was it last week that I was here?
Yep.
You said you were sick. You said you didn't feel well.
Yeah.
You were like,
Yeah, I
COVID,
still
COVID,
am.
COVID.
I have a drip.
COVID. It's all those
COVID
the dick particles.
The dick drip.
I have all those little dick particles get.
Yeah, but there's no men in my house, so I don't ever touch dick in my house.
But
My
you-
cats are boys.
Your cat dick. Mm.
No, they don't have dicks.
Yes, they do.
Oh shit, their balls are only cut off. You're right.
But you think they just go in there and cut off their dick and balls?
Oh, how come I never see them?
I don't know.
I've never seen a cat dick. My old roommate back in the day had a male cat and I had a female cat, and she was in heat, and he was trying to
Bang her?
and then I pushed her into him, and then they had babies.
You raped a cat?
I just gave it a little push.
You raped a cat.
I didn't do nothing. Her cat raped my cat.
You raped a cat. You were.
I gave it a little push because she
That's
was
what I'm
having
saying.
difficulties.
So that's what I'm saying. So you were like the person holding her down, like in the accused,
because-
like the people holding down Jodie Foster.
No, I think I had this conversation already. But it's like this. When it goes down, you see those sharp things in the cup, and if you pull out, it hurts your finger. If you stick your finger in this thing right there, that's what a male's penis, a cat penis has spikes. So I didn't want her to get hurt. So I pushed her. And she went, meow. And then I had a 3-legged cat, 2 died, and then 1 had a heart murmur because she was too young to have a baby.
And then when you raped,
Wow, where are these stories
are
go?
finding shit out today about you, Kathy.
You're like my
I did-
therapist.
Real talk
She's-
with Carla Wilkerson. Real.
Oh, it's just
We're
because
getting
people
really
keep it all
real.
in. It's not good to keep it in.
No, so we talk intrusive thoughts.
This is how you. It's therapy,
cat rape.
just like comedy's therapy. It's for the people like us who can't afford therapy, so we just do comedy.
And then we make you people listen instead of a normal therapist. We just traumatize everybody else. Now you all
They
know.
pay to listen to us
You
instead
pay
of us
listen
having to
our
pay
fucked
them.
Upness.
Fuck nuppet.
Fuck upness.
Now she's coming up with different words. Oh my God.
Terrible cat rape. Cat rape. Cat rape.
No. They're gonna think there's something wrong. The SWAT team.
You're like, she was trying to get away, and I was like, no, take it, bitch.
No, take it, bitch. I didn't want her to get hurt.
I don't want you to get hurt, so get raped.
And have deformed babies. Oh,
She had deformed babies?
Hence the 3-legged cat, the one with a heart murmur, and 2 died. One at birth and one died a week later. She killed it.
That's because she was a rape baby. She was traumatized. She ate it.
She ate it. No, she suffocated it with her arm. I came home and it was like,
oh, that's
I know
terrible.
this is getting
this is getting dark. We need
know.
Emily here. Damn.
I know, it's to lighten it up and be
We
like,
need her to lighten it up.
fucking cunt.
So you guys start talking. I mean, I thought the poop conversation was weird, but it wasn't as dark as this.
No.
Cat rape and dead cat babies. This
And
is
bugs
terrible.
in the ears.
And bugs in the ear. God, I really dragged this podcast down. No wonder I can't keep a podcast going.
No wonder why.
It's definitely me. No wonder I'm shit.
Pulling everything out of me.
This is what happens. I start a podcast. If you notice, it's a thing. Like I start a podcast, right, and the podcast's going okay, and then like my podcast co-hosts go crazy, and they don't want to
Stop.
do it anymore. I swear to God.
Wait.
We're doing domestic disturbance, and Keegan was like, I can't do this anymore. I hate everybody. And then he's so happy on Hershey and the Keegs. They're just chilling, living their best lives, right? Keegan's so happy.
Oh my God.
Right? When he was on my podcast, he was like, I hate this. I want to kill myself. Like, I got to go. You people suck. Right? And then same thing. Tim and Rich Rada. Rich Rada left the country. He's in Italy. He just left. That's how much he hated being on the podcast with me. He was like, I get the fuck out of here.
Oh
I'm
my
leaving the
God.
country.
And now you're doing it to me.
And now
like,
I'm doing
"Help!
it to you. Yeah.
I can't leave. I don't know what to do.
It's
And now
me.
just-
It's me. It's me.
I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah.
This song's about you.
Yeah. That's why real talk with Carl Okerson. It has to be just me by myself because if I I
You
can't
just have to have a new person every
I have
week.
to have a new person every week or they go crazy.
This is like a
This is like a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah, this is really something.
Yeah, like my craziness, like I talk to people and then like my craziness jumps into them and they can't handle it. So they're like, ah.
No, I feel like
yeah.
I am getting a little weird
Moist.
in my head. Moist. I feel like I am getting moist.
I'm getting a little moist. I'm getting succulent.
I'm getting succulent.
I'm getting a little succulent.
Oh my God. Wow. She's okay. Next time is when I'm not here, you're going to do it to Emily.
And see if Emily can take it. Maybe see if
Yeah.
Emily can like come through with like a, if she's just like, what? Then we'll know.
Yeah,
that
she
it is
starts
me.
getting like,
If she starts getting a little loopy,
yeah,
she
'cause
starts
I
getting
feel like
loopy, we know
you
it's
like
me.
drugged me or something.
it's because I'm Colombian. I have that effect on people.
Wait.
That's my superpower. Like, I'm like crazy.
She gives out the crazy, I give out the COVID.
And then you're like, COVID.
Take my COVID. I'll
Tick
give
particles.
you my crazy.
Tick particles.
And I'm like, I'm losing it. Wow, I did feel a little off, but I'm always off. It's just the way it is. I'm starting to get itchy.
COVID.
Bugs.
COVID.
Bugs in the skin.
Don't put your hands in your butt. That's rule number
Like-
1 for cooking and podcasting. Don't put your hands in your butt.
No butt touching.
No butt touching
Before
just
cooking.
period. Just don't touch your butt.
Just period?
Just period. Period.
Oh,
End of
I
sentence.
thought you were like, you could touch the period.
No, ew. You're nasty. No touching your butt, period. As in end of sentence, like little circle at the end, period. Just don't touch your butt. Don't touch it.
Ever.
Just leave it.
If it's a cheek, it's fine. There's nothing happening on
I
there.
just like, look, it's just not
Unless
cute.
you sit on seats in the
Listen,
restrooms
I mean-
without putting toilet paper
but
down, then
listen,
your
look-
ass has caca on it.
Listen, just don't run around with your hands on your butt. It's just not cute. Like you don't want
It's not
be talking to
cute.
someone, they have their hands on their butt and they're like, oh hey, nice to meet you. You're like, wow, you really just gave me butt hand.
You just gave me butt hand.
You
You
really-
got butt hand.
You got butt all over you. Butt particles just all over me on my hands now. It's terrible.
Yeah, but the cheek doesn't bother me.
You want butt cheek hands?
The cheek is like nothing. That's like an elbow.
I guess.
Or like this cheek.
I mean, like if this cheek doesn't go
No,
into the
this-
toilet bowl.
But this cheek's dirtier. It's got all the particles on it. This cheek is hidden. A hidden gem.
Okay, I guess it is covered. It's got like underwear.
Yeah, and pants.
panties.
So your ass cheek is
panties
cleaner
cover.
than your hands or
But when
anything
you sit on the bowl, then like all the like toilet bowl juice particles.
Yeah,
are
the caca juice.
but they're floating up to your butt cheeks. Even
The
if, like,
molecules.
yeah. So it's not clean. So don't touch me with your butt hands. Is my point. Don't touch your butt. That's it. Don't touch it.
I always go in my pocket to get my wallet.
but it's covered. You're like just touching your pants. Really, you're
I
not
don't
touching
go
your butt.
in there. Like a 13-year-old does that.
A 13-year-old does what?
Puts their hands in their pants. Or a nasty guy goes in there like Al Bundy.
Yeah,
in the
guys do
front.
that a lot.
I almost really went in
Yeah,
there. Did
guys
you see
do that a lot. I
Wait,
feel like guys show. I've seen
They
that
do.
a lot. You know what else I see a lot? I think that men don't have nerve endings in the top of their butt. Like the top half of their
Yeah.
butt, I think is dead. I think they don't feel anything there
why?
because like their pants could be like halfway down their ass, and it
Oh,
seems like
yeah.
they don't notice. Like if like this
You don't
much.
feel a draft?
That's what I'm saying. If this much of my butt was exposed, I would
Yeah,
feel
right
like
away.
I
I'm
would
like
be like,
this.
"Oh my god, there's air touching my ass. What's
Yeah.
going on?" But they'll have
Oh
like
my
their
God,
whole
you're
ass
right.
out. They'll have their whole ass out, and like they
Always.
don't even like nothing. It could be blazing hot or freezing cold, windy, rainy, snowing, and they're
Yeah.
just like, "Oh, I didn't even notice there was something on my ass cheeks."
I see that all the time. Like you'll like be at like say a bar or something, a big guy, the guy's just sitting like this and this much.
Yeah, just a
And he's
6
totally
inches,
fine.
6 inches of ass hanging out.
Not even a shirt to cover it.
Nope, they don't even notice it. Meanwhile, if that like just if a shirt comes up on my
Yes,
back, I'm
me
like,
too.
"Oh, breeze on my back. Can't
Yes,
do
I'm
it.
like,
Can't
okay,
handle
I feel
it."
a little coldness right there. I'm like, nope, I got to pull the shirt down.
Yeah.
Or
I'm telling
pull the
you,
pants up.
That's what I think. I think that
That's
I
where the
think if you
plumber's ass
yeah,
came
I
from.
think if you see those people and if you were to take like a needle and like poke that part of their butt, they would not notice.
Like a straw or something.
Yeah, like, exactly. If you could be like you'd be like with a lighter, be like shh. They would never
Burn
know.
their
burn their
hair.
whole ass, burn their,
whole
butt hair,
butt hair's
Yep.
burning.
burn their butt hair right off. They would never know. They're just
No?
like,
What's
doo-doo-doo.
that smell?
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, it smells like burning hair. That's weird."
It smells like burning hair. Hey George, your ass is on fire.
And they're
What?
like, "What? Really? Wow, it sure is." Yeah, they wouldn't even
That
even
is
notice.
so fucking true, man. Oh my god, I'm gonna probably see more of it now.
Again,
now
real talk with Carl Ogerson.
she ain't kidding, man.
I
That's some
got
good
this. I'm
shit.
telling you, this is what goes on. This is what goes on in the world.
It is.
Do we have any interesting comments? You haven't been reading the comments.
No, not really. That was it. After that,
Oh, just don't talk about bugs in the ear.
don't talk about bugs in the air.
I know it is a little freaky when you hear it. Like I feel like every time someone talks about it, like same thing like when someone talks about bed bugs or lice, I start getting itchy.
Yes.
Like just from having the
See, you
conversation
just said it. I
about
just went like
exactly.
this.
I was reading something that like Europe is like has a huge like bed bug explosion, like they're all over the place. And like literally the article is talking about Europe has a bed bug explosion and I'm here on Long Island. I'm like, "Oh,
yeah.
oh no.
Nowhere near you.
Yeah. They're an ocean away and I'm like, "Oh, they're on me. I can feel it. This is terrible."
You're like, I totally have it now.
yeah, I had to like check all my stuff and I'm like, "Do I have a bed bug on me?"
You're like, were you in Europe?
Were you in Europe recently?
You're like, no, I was just
no.
listening and watching.
It's just reading an
Yeah.
article on. I guess I don't have them. Maybe I do. Who knows?
I
probably do.
I actually had that stupid lantern fly outside my house.
Did you kill it?
Yesterday, or was it the day before? The day before. I was like, I'm gonna do it this time. He was right there. I went. I got a shovel, and I went boom. Motherfucker went so flying.
They're
He flew
fast.
so-
Yeah, they're fast. You got to kind of
that thing
chase
is
them.
like lightning.
Yeah.
That's like some other kind of shit, man. That's
They're
like
fast.
it, and I heard it, and it just went, and it was gone.
Yeah, I think.
What is that?
is there some? Is there? Do they sell something you can spray them with? Like, does that exist? Like,
Because that'd be so much easier.
yeah, if like you just come out with your spray and be like, shh,
That's
get 'em
some-
right in the butt.
That's some weird, creepy shit.
I was a little late to knowing that they were bad, and the first time I saw one, I'm like, "Oh, it's so pretty. Oh,
You're
it's
like
so
taking
cute."
pictures.
And then like probably 2 days later, it's like lantern flies. They're gonna destroy your life.
I know.
They're coming for your children. They're gonna eat your face. And I'm like, what?
It's like, what? Did you ever think we were going to be living in a world like this?
No,
That, like, the killer lantern flies?
no, I didn't think these would be problems when I was growing up. I thought,
No.
I thought quicksand would be a problem in my life. I thought that would be something I'd experience a lot more. What else? I don't remember, but definitely quicksand. I thought like
we
I
played
thought like
with bugs.
yeah, like
We picked up those cicadas, those freaking things
I
with,
didn't
by
touch
their
those.
wings.
No, fuck those. I don't like those.
And
I don't like those.
I was scared, but I'm saying people would do that.
No, I
Like,
used to the praying
we-
mantis though. I would let that thing like walk on me and like the stick bugs. Those I was never afraid
Oh,
of.
no,
Ladybugs,
was
I don't
scared.
have
No,
any
it was-
beef with.
I don't have any beef with
No
the
beef with
ladybugs.
ladybugs.
That-
No beef
I
with
was-
praying
no, but
mantis,
I
stick
was
bug,
scared to like pick up anything that flies. Like I'm freaked out by.
leaf bug. I could handle. The one
Leaf
that like
bug?
it's a green. It looks like a little green
It blends
leaf.
in with
Yeah.
the leaf. What is that? Isn't that a caterpillar before a
No,
butterfly?
I have no beef with caterpillars. I thought
I
they were
have no
adorable.
beef with them.
Nope. I would let them be like, oh, look, it's crawling on my
Yeah,
hand.
we played with bugs
Yeah.
when we were younger. Now we're running from them. We're like, they're gonna kill us. We're out of time.
Oh, we are?
We've been blabbing. See, Emily,
Wait, are
we don't
totally-
need you.
We're totally out of time?
Yeah,
So what do we do?
We say
who's the
goodbye.
cunt of the week?
I already said it earlier, and you said you wanted to do it early, and I said it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have another one?
Who's the cunt of the week? The whole Middle East.
Yeah, there you go.
They're all
That's
fucking
the-
up. They're fucking up. Calm down, people. You got to calm down.
And
You
the
gotta-
lantern flies, the
and
cunt
the
of the week,
lantern-
because it was at my
flies.
house.
Yep, the lantern flies.
And it got away.
All right, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
Thanks for letting me crash your party.
And we will see you next
Tuesday.
Tuesday. My fucking flapping.
Oh my God, me too.